Hi everyone, welcome to On the Other Hand. I'm Ariane Zurcher. This video is the edited version. If you want the non-edited version, which is going to be much more detailed and in-depth, you will need to go over to my Patreon site. I've got the link below. If you join Patreon, you'll be able to see the unedited videos. Either way, thanks so much for being here, and let's get started on the Trellis Stitch. I've been experimenting with the Trellis Stitch, and this one I did going counterclockwise, and I think it is much better. So I'm going to show this to you. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to use this circle as my base, and I'm just going to back stitch around it. When I do the back stitches, I'm keeping them pretty small, somewhere between 1/8 and 1/16 of an inch, and I'm using a size 5 weight thread. This is a Steph Francis variegated pearl cotton. All right, I'm going to come up right on the inside of this stitch. And now, I know people do this thing where they twist the yarn around. I like just making a loop for myself. And now I'm going to go in right there. And I'm going to do a little knot. And I'm going to do the same here. And I'm going to do this all the way around my back stitch. And then I'm going to pull it sort of to the right. And I'm not pulling it hard. It's fairly relaxed, this first part. As I go inward, I'm going to tighten it, and I'm going to allow that tension to get tighter as I go in, and then eventually I'll have to start decreasing. And now I'm going to go into each of the little bridges, this stitch right here, in between this knot and this knot. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to make sure that that's just laying the right way. I'm going to go into my next little bridge right here. And my little knots now are going in between the other two knots. When you start decreasing, you just want to make sure that when you decrease, you're able to do so without getting a hole, and also where when you pull your thread, you're not getting a pucker. So they really have to be pretty close together in order for you to get away with that. I think I'm going to decrease right there. I think I can get away with it. So I'm going to go, I've skipped this one and I'm going into this one. Now, when I pull this, I want to pull this really, really tightly so that this one gets sort of smushed in with this other one. Now I'm going to carry on for maybe, I don't know, 4 or 5 stitches, and then I'm going to decrease again. At this point, I'm kind of skipping I'm doing every other, because my little opening here has gotten so small. I think I'll do one more right in here. So, right there. But there it is. And this was my other one. And there's my little spiral. I hope this was helpful, and thanks so much for watching.